Welcome, Sarah, and congratulations on Varo becoming a bank this past week. I was so excited and so pleased that you're able to contribute to the panel. And I guess you're all excited at Varo, right?
Yeah, thank you. I'm really happy to be here. And Varo just received its FDIC insurance approval, which is, one of the last steps in our journey in becoming a bank. So we're very excited about that. It was a good week at the office.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
Lots of celebrations. So tell me about your in product. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you do?
Sure. I've been at Varo for about 2 years now. Within the product team, during that time, I've worked on, everything from our savings and auto savings features, and I'm now heading up growth product, leading our efforts in, acquisition and engagement for our customers.
Fantastic. And how do you see the banking innovation changing the incumbents?
Banking innovation, I guess the ability to mix in the level of technology that we have and the tight user feedback loop is really, I'm hoping, driving a change in providing more access and really democratizing financial tools. I've worked in FinTech for a while now, and I think my passion is working on those products that are great equalizers for everyone, whether it's access to wealth in the long term or access to credit.
So I can tell you a story. I'm originally Australian, and I was divorced. I had 3 little children, all toddlers, like under the youngest one was 1.5, and I went to the bank to get a credit card, and they wouldn't give me a credit card. Now, obviously, I'm old, so it was many years ago, but it really pissed me off because I was working for myself. I was working from home so I could keep an eye on the kids when they were home, and there was no allowance made. They just said, oh, you're working for yourself and you're divorced and by yourself and you're a woman. And I remember I was interviewing Jane, who, I've forgotten her last name, who started Dermalogica when I first came here. And she was saying women are incredible in that they always repay their debts, 99%. And, it's just the figures don't fit with how we've been treated really by the incumbents. And so I think, minority groups too have had problems. So I really see this innovation being very, very important and, like you said, an equaliser.
Yeah, and isn't that, that's an unfortunate story and one that probably resonates with a lot of people. There are still, to this day, a lot of flaws in assessing creditworthiness and a lot of staid practices of banks. So, the irony is that while you walked into a bank and had a very personal exchange, there was no exchange of, personal trust
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
I think that the level of data that we can, conglomerate on customers will work in their best interest to, give people the credit they deserve, not assess them based on, older principles that don't help them advance.
Yeah. I think you always have to bring the human into the equation with any sort of business, and I think that's great. It's the wonderful thing about the startup world is that we are seeing more of that. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really looking forward to this panel.
Sure. I am too. Thank you.
Okay.